So Jerry Jones comes out and says, we will go as far as Zeke takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Is he misguided? Is he living in the 90s football where everybody is spreading it out, throwing the ball, and here he's saying we're going to only go as far as Zeke takes us? What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think Colin Cowherd had a great take on it, that that's an outdated approach to winning NFL football in 2023. It just is. And to be able to do that, I would say you have to be able to run the ball, but that's certainly not the approach that Buffalo's taking. And we've seen other teams. That's certainly not the approach that Arizona's going to take as they've turned things around. And neither of those teams have won a Super Bowl. I get that. But I think it's an outdated approach to rely on one player. Now, Zeke's rookie year, that was the best offensive line in the league. And you have a rookie quarterback in Dak Prescott. So if you want to run the ball and give it to a fresh, young, healthy running back that you just took 4th overall with the best offensive line in football and a rookie quarterback you're trying to protect, because Tony Romo got hurt in a preseason game, Kellen Moore broke his ankle in practice, poof, we got to throw this 4th-round pick in. We have no idea. I know what it looked like at Mississippi State. I don't know what it's going to look like in Jerry's world. Then, yeah, you can go through that running back. But when you've invested in wide receiver and you've invested in quarterback, they've also invested in running back. But that can't. If that's what you're going to rely on this year, you're going to need a lot of other things to go your way. You're going to need an upper tier ranked defense. You're going to need a top 5 defense. You're going to need a lights out special teams. And you're going to need a head coach who's really creative and can scheme these things open. I don't know that they have all those pieces to be able to say we're riding Zeke.
Are they a playoff team, and does Mike McCarthy make it to the end of the season?
I would say no, and I don't know about making it to the end of the season, but I would be surprised if he's the coach next year. But no, I don't think it's a playoff team. I think the NFC East is going to be a lot better. This Philly team, they're going to go as far as their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, takes them. But they're going to be better. Washington, everybody's going to sleep on Carson Wentz. And there's things I like about his game. There's things I think he needs to get better at. But he's not. This dude's a lot better than people think. He can play, right? And I still think the Giants are a ways away. But I think they have one of the best coaches in the NFL right now in Brian Daboll. And so they're a ways away. We'll see what happens if he can, get Daniel Jones heading in the right direction, or Tyrod Taylor, I think, is another underrated guy who should be a starter in this league. So anyways, the NFC East is much better, right? For the last couple of years, for it to be that down and to not dominate that division with the same players. I mean, they've had Dak Prescott, right? I know he got hurt, but they've had him. They've had Ezekiel Elliot this whole time. They've had these players the whole time. And for them to not take the division and run with it the way that we've seen other people do it, I think there's so many things that can distract you in Dallas, and there's so much non-football stuff that they put on the players' plate, so many opportunities to make money on a Tuesday. We've talked about that. I don't know they got enough dogs to take it and win it. They just have it at key skill positions, but they're saying they're going to go through their running back.